Okay, students, in the fourth class, we'll discuss the calculation of equilibrium constant by the help of Nernst equation. Okay, calculation of equilibrium constant by the help of Nernst equation. Now, for this case, let us consider the general equation involved in the electrochemical cell. Let it be A moles of A plus B moles of B, C moles of C plus D moles of D. Okay. Now applying Nernst equation, you know that E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 2.303 RT by NF log concentration of C to the power C into concentration of D to the power D by A to the power A into B to the power B, which is equal to QC. Now, or you can say it is equal to E naught cell minus 0.059 by N log QC, where QC is equal to concentration quotient is equal to C to the power C into D to the power D by A to the power A into B to the power B. Now, okay, at equilibrium, the condition is that no current is drawn from the cell. What is the condition for equilibrium? As it is an equilibrium, at equilibrium, okay, at equilibrium, okay, no current can be drawn from the cell. That is, E cell is equal to 0, because it is at the equilibrium, rate of forward reaction becomes equal to rate of backward reaction, and you can get any current from the cell. Therefore, E cell is equal to 0. Therefore, and if E cell will be 0 and the condition is equilibrium, so QC becomes equal to KC, equilibrium constant. Therefore, you can say E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.059 by N log Kc. Put value of E cell is equal to 0. So you can say, E value is 0. So it is E cell, E naught cell. So here 0 is equal to E naught cell minus 0.059 by N log Kc, and therefore on real 0.059 by N log Kc is equal to E naught cell. So log Kc is equal to N into E naught cell by 0.059. Okay, this is the expression by which you can calculate the equilibrium constant of a cell at equilibrium. Okay. Now work out one question based on the calculation of equilibrium constant. Here the question is, calculate the equilibrium constant for the reaction Fe solid plus Cd2 plus reversible Fe2 plus Cd solid, given E naught Fe2 plus by Fe is equal to minus 0.44 volt and E naught Cd2 plus by Cd is equal to minus 0.40 volt. Okay. Now work out the solution. Now the equation is Fe solid plus Cd2 plus reversible Fe2 plus Cd. Now you have to see which is cathode and which is anode. For that you have to see where is oxidation takes place. Fe0 to Fe plus 2, so there is oxidation, that means this is anode, and Cd2 plus 2 Cd0, there is reduction, means cathode. Okay, so first of all calculate E naught cell. So E naught cell is equal to E naught cathode minus E naught anode is equal to, what is E naught cathode? Cathode is equal to Cd2 plus by Cd, E naught Cd2 plus by Cd minus E naught Fe2 plus by Fe equal to minus 0.40 volt minus 0.44 volt. So it's equal to minus 0.40 plus 0.44. It is equal to 0.04 volt. Okay. Then applying the equation that log Kc is equal to, so we can say log Kc is equal to N into E naught cell by 0.059. So here number of electron transferred is 2. Okay, 2 electrons of CD2 plus is given by CD2 plus to get CD. Therefore, a number of electron transferred is 2. So here we can say log Kc is equal to 2 into inert cell is found to be 0.04 divided by 0.059. Okay, now its value is found to be 0. By 0.059 and it is equal to 1.356. Okay, now this is value of log Kc. Then what is Kc? Kc is anti-log of 1.356. So Kc is equal to anti-log 1.356. Now you can see the value of anti-log at 0.356 and 2270. 2.270 in 10 to the power 1, that is equal to 22.70. So in this way you can calculate equilibrium constant cell. Now you can calculate Gibbs energy of the reaction from the electrochemical cell. You know, Gibbs energy is the maximum work done that can be possible from an electrochemical cell. Now that can be obtained, you know, electrochemical cell gives potential. So by multiplying potential with the number of total charge transferred, we can get the Gibbs energy. So for that, the Gibbs energy change of a reaction delta G naught R is equal to minus delta G naught is equal to minus NF E cell. That is the standard Gibbs energy change is equal to, or decreasing Gibbs energy is equal to NF E naught E cell, or Gibbs energy for the reaction is equal to minus NF E cell. Okay, from which we can calculate the delta G, that is Gibbs energy change. Now where N is number of electrons transferred, F is Faraday's constant 96500 coulomb per mole, and E cell is potential, the cell potential is the cell potential. You know, if the concentration of all species, all the species is 1 m, then the Gibbs energy change is called standard Gibbs energy change delta G naught R is equal to minus NF E naught cell, from which the Gibbs energy change can be calculated. Okay, again, for a reaction to be spontaneous, delta G should not be negative, and also I told you that E cell also should be positive. If it is positive, then automatically delta G will be negative. So when it is negative, the cell reaction will be spontaneous. Let us work out a question based on that equation. Question number 2. The standard electrode potential for Daniell cell is 1.10 volt. Okay. Now calculate the standard Gibbs energy change for the reaction zinc solid plus U2 plus aqueous gives Zn2 plus aqueous plus U solid. Okay, student. Now, so in this case, the E naught cell is given as 1.10 volt. Therefore, you can say that delta G naught R is equal to minus NF E naught cell. Okay, is equal to here. Again, number of transferred is 2. 2 electron is gained by copper ion to form copper solid, or each atom of zinc gives 2 electron to gives Zn2 plus. So number of electron 2 into 96500 into E naught cell 1.10 volt. Okay, and its value by multiplying you can get the value. Its value found to be minus 21227 joule per mole. Okay, it's equal to minus 21.227 kilojoule per mole. This is the standard Gibbs energy change for this reaction. Okay. Again, students, we know that Gibbs energy change is related to standard Gibbs energy change by the formula delta G is equal to delta G naught plus RT ln Q. Okay. At equilibrium, okay, QC becomes equal to KC, and no work is done. That is delta G is equal to 0. Therefore, delta G naught R is equal to minus RT ln kc or is equal to minus 2.303 RT log kc. Delta G naught is equal to minus R 2.33 RT log kc. So it is also another expression for calculating equilibrium constant when directly Gibbs energy change is given, which is also related to your thermodynamics. The third part is combination of electrode potential for a new reaction. Students, you know that electrode potentials are not additive. They are additive only for half cell reactions to give the overall reaction for a cell. But when, and it is because it is an intensive property, so in case the half cell reactions giving rise to a third reaction, in that case the electrode potentials cannot be added or cannot be additive. This can be understood by taking one example. Let us take an example. Okay, let us now take an example. Okay, here Fe2 plus 2 electron gives Fe solid. E naught is equal to minus 0.44 volt. Fe3 plus E minus gives Fe2 plus. E naught is equal to 0.77 volt. Now determine E naught for Fe3 plus 3 electron gives Fe. Okay, you see this is a third equation. These two are first and second equations. You know, by combining these two equations you can get this is not the overall cell reaction, but again it is also a half cell reaction which can be obtained from by adding the first and second equation. Now you see this then E naught cell for this reaction can be calculated as follows. You see Fe2 plus 2 electron gives Fe solid. Okay, E naught is equal to minus 0.44 volt. So delta G1 naught is equal to minus N1 F U1 naught. Okay, here N1 is equal to 2 electron, F is 96.00 coulomb, and U1 is equal to minus 0.44 volt. Now Fe3 plus E minus gives Fe2 plus. Okay, delta is here E naught is equal to 0.77 volt. So you can say that delta G2 naught is equal to minus N2 F E2 naught, where N2 is again 1, F is Faraday's constant, and E2 naught is this much, 7.77 volt. Now when you add the two equations, okay, first and second, what do we get? We get Fe solid, Fe3 plus 3 electron gives Fe solid. In that case, it is E3 naught is asked. Okay, so which can be equal, therefore this can be correlated to delta G naught 3 as minus N F E naught, E3 naught. Okay, now here standard Gibbs energy is additive, so you can say delta G naught 3 is equal to, as per thermodynamics, is equal to delta G naught 1 plus delta G naught 2. Delta G naught 1 plus delta G naught 2. Okay, delta G naught 1 plus delta G naught 2. Now N3 F E3 naught is equal to delta G naught 1 is minus N1 F E1 naught plus minus N2 F E2 naught. Okay, this implies that here N3 is 3 electron. Okay, so you can say minus taking common. Okay, if you take common minus common, what do you get there? You get N3 F E3 naught is equal to N1 F E1 naught plus N2 F E2 naught. So here F common, F can be cancelled, so N3 can be E3 naught can be N1 E1 naught plus N2 E2 naught by N3. Okay, so this is a general expression for all the type of such reactions. Okay, now in this case you put the values of E1 and E2, that is N1 is equal to 2. So in this case E3 naught will be N1 equal to 2, so 2 into minus 0.44, okay, volt plus N2 is 1, so 1 into E2 is 0.77 volt. divided by N3 is 3 electrons, so divided by 3. So in this case E3 will be minus 0.88 volt plus 0.77 volt by 3 is equal to minus 0.11 volt 11 by 3, so is equal to minus 0.037 volt. Okay, this is how you can calculate the standard EMF of a combination of reactions. Student, today this much, and in the next class we'll discuss much more thing about electrochemistry. Okay.